This is Eyewitness News with live breaking news.
Breaking news here at 5 a.m. A robbery at a 7-Eleven in Harbor Gateway turned deadly. Just after 11 last night, police were called to the convenience store on Figueroa Street. That's where they found a woman in her 30s armed with a sharp object. A short time later, police opened fire. The woman died at the scene. No officers or employees were hurt. No word on what exactly happened in the moments leading up to the shooting. We will, of course, bring you the latest information as soon as it comes into the newsroom. Good Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Tim Caputo.
And I'm Irene Cruz. Our other top story this morning is the intense winds causing some damage overnight. You see here a large tree limb fell on this car in Fullerton. You can see in this video the fallen tree cracked the car's windshield, damaged the hood as well. It doesn't appear that anyone was injured. The steady winds will continue today, and it's also going to heat up.
I heard those winds all night long. Meteorologist Carly Gomez in for Shayla Girardin this morning, tracking all of the winds and when it'll eventually end. Carly.
Oh man, those winds were pretty intense yesterday. We saw them really gusting by the mid-morning lunchtime hour, up to 45 and 55 mile-per-hour wind gusts. But now the heat is going to also be added into the mix today. We're looking at a very warm temperature of almost 70 degrees right now in Burbank. Clear skies. The winds sustained right now are 10 miles per hour, but the gusts continue to pick up to around 25 to 35 miles per hour this morning. Now that wind advisory has been extended until 3 p.m. today. We figured so as of yesterday as we continue to see those winds through our morning hours. But we're going to look at that all the way from areas of Thousand Oaks and Ventura County all the way down to San Diego. And we're going to be expecting 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds with gusts up to 50 miles per hour for some localized spots. Now that orange zone there, that is a heat advisory that's been issued today until 8 p.m. We're looking at some of these temperatures as high as about the low 90s today. So expect that heat up to really impact your day if you have outdoor plans, especially if you are headed to the LA Marathon. All right, downtown LA at 75 degrees, that's expected, but inland Orange County 88, as well as the Inland Empire about 86 degrees. We could be pushing those valleys anywhere from 86 to 92 degrees today. We'll talk more about what to expect for the rest of the week. Coming up, Tim, Irene.
Okay, sounds good, Carly. Thank you. As the conflict with Iran moves into its second week, President Trump is vowing to hit Iran very hard.
The president says the U.S. has identified new targets for, quote, complete destruction and certain death. ABC's Allison Kosick with the details.
The war with Iran now entering in its second week. Tehran under relentless airstrikes, including a massive explosion at Marabad International Airport. A huge fireball seen lighting up the sky. Israel launching a new wave of strikes, targeting this oil refinery in Tehran. Iran retaliating, launching missiles and drones at U.S. and Israeli targets across the Gulf. This video showing the moment an Iranian drone struck the airport in Dubai. Iran's president apologizing for strikes on its Gulf neighbors. An Iranian official saying Tehran won't attack its neighbors so long as they don't cooperate with the U.S. President Trump saying there could possibly be ground troops going into Iran, but only if there is very good reason.
If we ever did that, they would be so decimated that they wouldn't be able to fight at the ground level.
Trump making those comments after he attended the dignified transfer at Dover Air Force Base, standing alongside the families of the 6 American soldiers killed in the opening hours of the war. The president calling it a very sad day.
The heroes coming home from Iran, coming home in a different manner than they thought they'd be coming home. But they're great heroes in our country.
Meanwhile, the war is expanding on other fronts, from Lebanon to Iraq and Beirut. Dozens of airstrikes pounded a Hezbollah stronghold neighborhood in Beirut and other targets across the country. Hezbollah firing dozens of missiles at Israel in response to the IDF saying it is now launching more strikes. Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.
Well, meantime, the war with Iran is causing gas prices to spike. Here in Southern California, the price per gallon jumped more than 8 cents overnight. Yesterday, it jumped more than 17 cents overnight. That's the largest one-day increase in 14 years. Right now, we're paying 51 cents more a gallon since just a week ago when the war began. The statewide average price is $5.16, but we found one downtown LA gas station demanding more than $8 a gallon.
It's insane work. It's too high. I definitely won't be coming here for that.
And I just actually could not believe my eyes when I saw that $8. That's wild.
That's a crazy price. And it's not just the war. Industry analysts say California's regulatory policies are also driving prices up at a time when production is down across the state.
So here's a look at where gas prices stand right now. California average is at $5.16 a gallon. That is 8 cents more than yesterday. Drivers in L.A. paying $5.22. That's up 5 cents from yesterday. And San Bernardino County drivers paying about $5.11 a gallon, also up about 5 cents.
As the attacks in the Middle East continue, stay with Eyewitness News. We'll bring you the latest developments on air, online, and on our ABC 7 Los Angeles app. Happening today, LA marathon runners are lacing up their sneakers for the big race. And there are a lot of road closures you need to know about as you head out this morning. Here is a map of the course. The 26.2 miles begins at Dodger Stadium. It winds through different neighborhoods and iconic landmarks like Hollywood, where runners will run on their own red carpet as they pass through. They'll also run through downtown LA, Echo Park, Beverly Hills, and more, ending in Century City.
Speaking of red carpets, we are now 1 week out from Hollywood's biggest night, the 98th Oscars.
The star-studded presenter list just grew. Will Arnett, Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and Robert Downey Jr. are joining the stage. Anne Hathaway, Paul Mescal, and Gwyneth Paltrow will also be present. Conan O'Brien hosts the big night live from the Dolby Theater next Sunday, March 15th.
The big show may be a full week away, but there are already road closures. Take a look at your map on the screen right there. The big one is Hollywood Boulevard. It is closed from Orange Drive to Highland Avenue. That'll be blocked off until the morning of March 18th. That is 3 days after the Oscars. Today, parts of Hawthorne Alley were also added to the closures. Yucca Street and Highland Avenue also blocked off. Taking a live look this morning out to the Dolby Theater in Hollywood. Yeah, the tents are up, the red carpet tent already out there. Work getting underway for the big day just 1 week from today. Very exciting stuff.
And Sunday, March 15th, our live Oscars coverage begins with Eyewitness News at 9 a.m. and an NBA game. That's the Timberwolves versus the Thunder. At 12:30, we'll have all the red carpet arrivals with On the Red Carpet at the Oscars, followed by the Oscars Red Carpet Show. That leads up to the 98th Oscars hosted by Conan O'Brien at 4 o'clock. After the Oscars, it's The Bachelorette before the first rose. Then an encore of the Oscars. Afterwards, stay tuned for Eyewitness News at 11 with all the after parties, followed by On the Red Carpet after the awards.
That is a jam-packed day. Well, a smoke device thrown outside the New York City mayor's home. What we're now learning about the dueling protests that were happening outside.
And cement left flowing down onto the 10 freeway. A terrifying crash that sent a cement truck spiraling.
Monday, March 16th, it's Lives After the Oscars show with Conan O'Brien, plus special guests Leanne Morgan and comedian Matt Friend.
This is exciting.
Live After the Oscars, March 16th on ABC 7.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Woo! Now get an incredible $3,000 customer cash on a new Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine, and treatment is 4 times a year. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
Botox effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as trouble swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition.